Hello, welcome to In the Red Corner. Thank you for joining. Whoever pops in, I'll just give it a minute or so, like I normally do. See if anybody decides to watch me moan and rant about what's happened and what hasn't happened. While waiting for people to jump in, as always, shout out to me Hall of Famers, Barnsley Sport, for supporting channel, and also thank you to Oatwell Sandwich for sponsoring channel as well, and also my subscribers, my sponsors, who I don't really expect to give out to channel, but they very generously do. Thank you to Jed and also Chalky. As you can see, the names going across screen. So yeah, today is going to be about what's been happening in the last couple of days. Obviously, it was leaked that that Swedish striker, whatever it is, medical yesterday, Victor Edvardsson, I think that's how you pronounce it. Did medical apparently, and after that, according to news anyway, player decided he didn't want to do it. Had second thoughts. I'll be honest, I find that a little bit hard to believe. Might just be me being a little bit, I don't know, suspicious, cynical. How many do you think we'll get in? I hope, Harry. We need players in, but what we need and what we'll get is two different things. I said to Matt the other day, I personally now think we need three strikers, especially Cosgrove carrying a bit of an injury. And whoever does watch this channel and watch me vlogs or whatever you want to call them now, you'll know that I'm not really a fan of Aidan Marsh. I don't want us to rely on him. I personally don't think he's a goal scorer, but I've covered that ground before. But yesterday with that Swedish player, only at Barnsley can that happen. More than likely, we've probably paid for that player to come over his travel. We've probably put him up in a posh hotel as well. So that's cost club as well. Then after that, no, apparently he didn't want to join. No, I'm sorry, but I find that a bit hard to believe. I think there'll probably be something a bit more in depth of why apparently players said no. But I don't know. It just reeks of, I don't know, just being. It's like an amateur mistake. I don't know. It's frustrated when I heard about it yesterday because what a signing he would have been. I'll be honest, I've never seen him play, but a full international, 28. His goal scoring record looks pretty decent as well. You get him on a medical at your club, then apparently player says now it's not for me. Hi Andy and all watching. Hey up Sean, mate. Thanks for joining. You'll have to join channel again soon, mate, when you're ready. Just let me know when you're ready and we'll get you back on. I hope. Sorry about that. I don't know if you'd lost me or not, but website went off, so I do apologise about that. I think it'd be one bought, rest be loans. More than likely, probably panic loans as well. I just don't know what we're playing about it. We've had all summer to get this sorted, and now, is it 11 o'clock tomorrow evening? That's when transfer window slams shut. It'll be just panic buying. We need strikers in. It's as simple as that, and not just strikers just for sake on it. Like I don't know, on loan from light league to or whatever we do. We need strikers in to. Again, I keep saying it as well. Get us to compete in league. That's what we ask. And yeah, like I said before, I'd love to know Clark's true feelings about what's happening with player recruitment, because it's a bit of a joke. It's a bit embarrassing. God knows what other clubs think. But yeah, yesterday, I think that just summed it up so far for me with transfers. Like I said before, again, and I said last week, sometimes you do feel like a bit of a broken record. Some players were brought in, brilliant. For example, Roberts and Orian. I'll even put that Craig in as well, because I think he's a good player. But we can't get strikers. Now, there's something going off. Not if it's club's fault, wages, but if player did have personal problems yesterday, surely we would have covered that, or player would have mentioned it before he even came over. Now, I don't buy it. Like I said, I might be totally wrong. It's just my opinion. But no, I think there was something with that, what we just didn't meet, to player standards. But if anybody else knows why, truthfully, that Advance and Dick signed yesterday, then yeah, please let us know. As per with transfer, yeah, it's same old, isn't it? It's same old. And again, with good players, I'll even put goalkeeper in. I think I like that goalkeeper. But it stands out like a sore thumb, what we need. Strikers. We've not, regardless what people think of him, regardless what people thought when he left, but we've not replaced Cole. Well, we have. We've replaced him with like third and fourth choice strikers from last season. Cosgrove, Waters, Marsh. It just don't get good vibes. And, when tickets, especially like for Carabao Cup, other day against Sheffield, were at a stupid price, you expect more from club. That's another thing as well. Tickets should have been a lot lower for that. We could have filled up all that. Surely it's better to have more people at ground at a lower price, which it should be for them type of cups. I don't know, tenner, even a fiver for adults and a quid for a kid to get in, would have absolutely packed it out. But I don't know. It's just so frustrating. And if we don't get players in tomorrow, I think it could get quite toxic again at Oakwell, because we deserve better. End of the day, we deserve better. We pay enough to watch Reds. Ollie word about it earlier today. I know it's out at clubs' hands, but what we pay for away matches as well for third tier football is just extortionate. But we go because we like and have passion for Barnsley Football Club. I know it's a business, I do get that, but come on, sort your fan base out, because they always seem to take one step forward and 3 steps back, and that's what they're doing now at the minute for me. Transfer recruitment, it's just poor effort. I don't care what anybody says, it's poor. All pre-season, all summer, we've had a chance to get strikers in, and not one. It's shocking. It really is. It's criminal. And as you can see, I'm frustrated. and I expect at least 3 strikers coming in tomorrow. This is my minimum: 3 strikers, good strikers, strikers what's not unproven. Some could argue that he probably was that Swedish striker, but with his record, international, must have something about him. I think we need another centre half as cover. Now Lopata's gone out on loan. We obviously don't rate Lopata, but if one of our centre halves get injured, all we got to cover. I know we've got Pines back, but McCarthy really. I don't think we need cover at back. A winger. I'd like to see a winger coming in, or possibly somebody who sits just at back at front two. There might be players going. We don't know, and it would surprise me. It would surprise me if we do get offers for like Connell. Phillips is another one who we might get offers for tomorrow. It's a mess, and we shouldn't be in this position. We've had plenty of time. Other clubs get it done. Why can't we? I just don't understand at all. Did you see news on Mansfield play? They want 750k. We offered 700k. Why not just offer another 50k? We don't, Sean, do we? We don't. That's what happened to when we after that Lyndon Dykes that season. Won't go that little bit extra to get his services, and that's why we didn't get Lyndon Dykes at that time. Again, we don't expect them to pay absolute fortune for players like millions, but give us a chance to chuffing compete, for God's sake. We've got this many points on board already. We are proper strikers, and that's, again, all due respect to Cosgrove, who's knocked a few in, and others, but we're just handicapping ourselves all the time, and it's same old. Really does wind me up. Michael Cam, Ayo Pandy, sorry, got the Joe Taylor info wrong last week. Yeah, I saw that. I was looking like mad for that, Michael. I think you said he went to Peterborough, didn't you? I think he's still at Luton. I have heard rumours that we possibly are still in for him, but again, rumours and what actually happens are two different things, aren't they? Read it wrong on fan site. Hope you have a good one. Cheers, Michael. Only rumour I've seen is Ennis at Stoke. That's a week ago now. Loan. I forgot all about him. Again, it'll probably be a loan signing. I'll be honest, don't really know much about the Ennis. But yeah, I do think there'll be a few players coming in on loan, definitely. But we need his own players end of the day. Simply Ghost Nights. I like Stuart from work. Hey up, Stuart. Hopefully you'll get a few players in tomorrow and have a happy ending in the transfer window. See what you've done there, pal. I see what you've done there. Cheers for that, mate. What a plonker. Keith Brooks. This is every season. I bet we'll sign a couple just before 11 o'clock. Yeah, we always seem to announce them after as well, don't we? When it's literally at last minute. Sorry, I keep laughing at what Stuart put. I work with Stuart, and it's been one of them days today. All right, Trees Cocker.
Bye.
Bye. See you later. Give us 3 rings when you get back. This is every season. I bet we'll sign a couple just before. Yeah, we will. Panic buys, mate. Panic buys. They'll think, we'll have to get some just to try and satisfy fans. That's what we seem to do. How much time do we actually need to get this business done? This is what pisses me off. Like I say, other clubs seem to do it all right. We don't. And like I say, yesterday with that player, to me, just caps it off up to now, our recruitment. Agree totally, Andy. Could have got some of those done earlier. Wasn't shown Belgian player. Can't see point of gambling when plenty to pick up from in England. Yeah, like I said, international, I think he was about 28, wasn't he? Might be wrong. And a pretty good goal scoring record. I personally think he might have been a good signing. But like I said, to actually get him to medical to your ground, and like I say, we would have paid for his flight, his hotel, expenses, and apparently fought play to say, no, I've had a change of mind. It's just so wrong well, it can't just be players' fault. I think there was something else going off. Again, I might be absolutely way off the but I'm never known not like it, mate. It's just stupid. Surely playing ill before he left his country to come to Barnsley. But he got a free trip out and it. He probably wanted something at Meadowhall just down the road. That striker from West Brom was back on it again, but not sure about that. No one was that all was on with swap with style. Yeah, apparently I've heard that we're back after him, but Clark didn't want it as part of Styles deal, which again I don't get. It don't make sense to me. Whether it's some sort of a business thing, but from a fan point of view, it just don't make sense. That just don't make sense at all. No, I don't understand that one. But yeah, we need at least three, mate. For me, at least three strikers. And like I said, I personally think now Lopata's gone, because obviously we'd update him. I think we need cover at back as well. I honestly do, to cover for injuries and whatnot. Ennis would be good, did well for Plymouth. Yeah, so did Cosgrove though, didn't he? Like I said, I think Cosgrove's done all right. You know, it's not to fill in any. And I don't think there's a player in him, but we're not the best start in him, are we, at the minute? Not like he was before. Whether he just needs right strike partnering at side of him, I don't know. But we definitely need some goal scorers in there, without a doubt. His terms were 30 bob a week and a piece of black pudding. That's us out at window then, mate. Especially with 30 bob and a piece of black pudding. We wouldn't do that. Signing on fee, probably, I don't know, Happy Meal at McDonald's as well. It'd be like, oh, plain, mate. If you want something to eat, you pay yourself off at trolley. We're not paying for that for your cock. There's a lot going on with Barnsley FC now. It's very confusing. What's going on every year? Same old thing. Board never change. Yeah, and what gets me as well, they wonder why fans are thinking this way. Again, from a fan point of view, is there any wonder? To me, there isn't. Like I said, you know, we wouldn't expect them to, you know, get I don't know, Harry Kane in or somebody like that. You know, let's not go mad, but just players to compete in this league, players that other clubs has got and I wanted us to go for. I said it summer to Maddie. I believe that, go on, what's he called? Him who played for Derby. That centre forward who got released. I can never remember his name. He used to play for Newcastle. I think he's still a free agent. It'll come to me in a bit. Dwight Gale, that's him. Why don't we give him a chance till end of season? Why not? But you know, I bet we've not even gone down that route. Probably a season just to try and get us up. Short-term deal, you know, proven goal scorer, experienced. We are at the club. I'm sure he won't turn that down, surely to God. But No, we weren't. But yeah, there we go. Stephen Spikes. I think that's how you pronounce it. I do apologise. Stephen left a bit. Hey up, pal, new to your channel. All right, cheers for viewing it, Stephen. Do you think we'll go back in for DKD at Mansfield? I'll be honest, at minute now, I don't think we will. I don't think we'll go that extra yard to try and get him. I hope we do. When we played him in opening game at season, I know it was only one game, but I didn't really see note special, if you want, with him. But there must be something in him. But at minute, if I'm honest, I don't think we will. I think we'll move on. I think if we wanted him, mate, I think we'd have got him in by now. But then again, we're on about Barnsley Football Club, aren't we? But yeah, thank you for viewing, Stephen. Do appreciate it. As I've said before, whoever watches this channel, it's hard. I try and keep it light-hearted. I'm not a serious YouTuber. And that day, you can't get your sent down by football and watching Barnsley Football Club. Yeah, I've got passion for it because I was brought up with it, but there's no point, getting worked. I mean, I am getting worked up now because of what happened yesterday with that player and transfers. But I do try and keep it light-hearted. So there we go. Apparently, we like that kid at Bradford. Young, but seems like Fleetwood in League 2, maybe better to it. I'll be honest, Tony. I don't know who that young kid was. Again, young kid. We've gone for experience with Roberts and Orian, and yeah, I do class Orian as still as a player. I think that's what we need up top now. If you want, I don't like comparing players, but like a Norwood type of player, somebody who knows where to be and put ball at back at net. I know every club needs that. I do get that, but you can see from miles and miles away what we're lacking. Even somebody who don't know naught about football, you can see what we need. We need strikers up front. And like I said, personally, I don't think Marsh's answer. I don't think Waters' answer, although he scored against Sheffield. He did go up a notch in my estimation there. But I don't think his answer at all. It needs sorting out, and we've got tomorrow to do it. So I'm surprised when actually announced one this evening, if I'm honest. If we don't get strikers in, don't think we'll finish in top 6. I think we'll be lucky if we don't get any strikers in, mate, to finish midway, if I'm honest with you. We can't keep going with what we've got. Yeah, Jallo might be on his way back, and I personally think Jallo will be ready this season. But it's a lot of pressure to put on a young kid, and if things start going wrong, that's just going to absolutely break lad. We need somebody up top with him. Yeah, he's a good player, but I've always said with Jallo, I just don't want him to rush him. But I think this season, once he's back, I think he'll be all right, and I do think he's ready. But we can't just put onus on Jallo just to get us out at crap. It's just not fair on him. Connor Wickham, free agent as well. Better than no. I didn't know he was free agent, mate. If I'm honest, Jed. Yeah, I'd take him. I'd take him any day. But again, will we go down that rule? We don't know. Well, we do know. We won't, will we? Not good to be thinking this way just after 6 games. Load fans by getting Roberts and Orian back and then shut the door on anything else. Appease the fans and shit on them. Yeah. I do agree. After 6 games, we should be thinking like this. Most of our business should have been done before the season kicked off, and it won't. It were far from it. Like I say, we let Cole go, Nick replace him, and to me, that was alarming. And we're waiting until last day of the transfer window to get it sorted, and even then, it might not happen. Let's hope it does, though. Positive vibes. Let's hope it does. Joe Young, Bradford kid, only 21 and unproven, but who knows? All right. No, sorry, Michael. I didn't. I must have missed that rumour, if I'm honest with you. No, I've not heard not about that. It's wages with this club. Even if player is free agent, we start too late every window. Yeah, it's been the same for a number of years now, hasn't it? I remember when, again, going back quite a while, in days of like Alan Clark, we used to pick some right players up. And yeah, nowadays, literally for like next to no, but at least we're players who could actually compete with league that we're actually in. And we don't seem to be doing that now. Sometimes it's just so tiring, really. Yeah, just so tiring. Going back to opening game against Mansfield, which I don't want to dwell upon too much because at the end of the day that's gone. But if we'd have had some good strikers here, we would have won that game. And everybody could see that. I don't know. It's going to be a very nervous, but I suppose exciting transfer window day, I suppose. But then again, like I said, will some players leave? Let's hope not. But it's not out of realms of the impossible. Some might leave. We might be, getting players in to replace players who decided to move on to bigger clubs. It's an absolute shit show at Oakwell. I don't usually swear on this channel. I'm just reading these out. Same every season. Always last minute desperation. So bloody frustrating. Absolutely 100% agree, Dazzler. I'm just fed up with it now. Like I said, look, we're not going to be competing with what Birmingham's doing. We do get that. And as our fan base does get that. We honestly do. And to be honest, I don't want us to go down that route because if Birmingham don't go up, then I think they're in trouble. But that's Birmingham City's worry that. But we don't expect Barnsley to compete with like Birmingham. Just get us players in that we can get that competes. And at the end of the day, get us back to where I personally think we at least belong in Championship. And get crowds back. But I don't know. It's poor. I don't know what else to say. We're that late now in transfer window. It's like going to a sale at end of day and not early. Yeah, it is. It is, mate. I can't argue with that at all. Can't argue with it. I'm going to preview game on Saturday against Crawley. Who knows what starting 11 is going to be, especially, up front. Let's hope for a win. We seem to be looking better away from home. That needs addressing as well. God knows what's happening there. It's a tough one. Crawley at minute, I think they're in and around us in league. I know league don't really mean much in this early stages, but they seem to be a team that's in like similar form, hit and miss. It's going to be a tough one against Crawley. So yeah, I'll probably take a draw now, if I'm honest. But like I said, positive vibes. Let's hope we can get this transfer window sorted on last day. because end of season's not long enough for Barnsley Football Club. Who would you like us to sign, me old? I'd get Dwight Gale in, definitely, as a free. Without a doubt, I'd get Dwight Gale in. And I don't know who else, just somebody who can, who's proven and who's been in form. But for me, I'd definitely get Dwight Gale in. Honestly would, sorry. Crawley won 2 or 3 games. Yeah, see, they're going to be a tough nut to crack, Crawley. It's going to be a tough game. Like I said, I'd take a 1-1 now, Sean. But hopefully, like I say, we might see some new strikers in for Crawley game, and we might absolutely batter them. But I don't know. We'll see. It doesn't. I don't know why I say it gets you disappointed. We should be used to it, but let's be honest. There's no excuse, really. There's no excuse at all. Clubs at top of table went early in window. We'll bring Dallas back at this. Oh, don't even joke about that, pal. We don't want to rely on Andy Dallas. I suppose with that, clubs at top of table went early in window. Yeah, I mean, Rotherham did, didn't they? And I don't think they've won a game yet. But then again, they've got him in charge, haven't they? Which is, again, that'd keep me online for another 3 hours talking about that. Evans. Absolutely hate him. But yeah, it's tough, and I'm surprised they have sent Lopata out when we've got like McCarthy there. So whether McCarthy might be going tomorrow or not, I don't know. But I'm a little bit surprised that Lopata's gone out on loan for the rest of the season. I can see it's that glued to transfer window banging my head till last hour. Yeah, it's that's tradition, that, mate, isn't it? All right, Trees Cocker. Bye. Losing Cole, Kane and McAtee, between them got 30 plus goals. There's no way we'll sign players who can score that many goals. No, absolutely bang on. And because of that, we'll not be able to compete for top 6. Yeah, I mean, let's be honest, aim's got to be at least playoffs, isn't it? But we're not going right way about it, are we, at all, Stephen? It's put. I mean, even McAtee going to Bolton. Did we actually even inquire about getting McAtee back? I'll admit it. Bolton gets more crowds, but I don't know. Our body's tighter than a cabble's arse in a sandstorm. Yep, 100% agree on that one, mate. And like I said, with prices that they've been charging for, like Carabao Cup and whatnot, it's just been taking piss for me. Sean, anyway, later, Andy, and all. Yeah, see you later, Sean. Like I say, if you want to join it next one, let me know and we'll get you on. What I am going to do as well, on chat dog needs to go. Right, fair enough. I want to say a good one, but not you. No, not dog, but you. But anyway, we'll leave it at that. What I want to do as well, I want to get they're not for sale, but I want to get in the red corner t-shirt printed. I've decided, so I'll be excited to model that on next video when I get my shirt back. I need to order it, but I've got design and it looks all right. I've got it in the red corner baseball cap on. I just thought, why not? Why not? Look a bit sad. You can't whack it. But yeah, there we go. let's hope for a good transfer window tomorrow. Let's hope for 3 points away at Crawley. But yeah, just had to get that rant out of the way because, I mean, I don't usually swear on channel, but let's be honest, it's shit at the minute, innit? You know, no proper strikers, or probably the word proper is a bit harsh. Probably more cover, more depth in squad, I think, is what I'm trying to say. That's what I'm trying to word. And it's frustrating. It's wages and the lack of effort and taking too long. All very poor. Obviously, Rex still any good. I don't know, mate. I'll have to find my shoes out and my boots and offer my services up front. Big fat lad up front. It'll be like watching me do all over again. But yeah, thank you for joining. Thank you for the new watcher, Stephen. I hope to see you on again, pal. Thank you. And if you've not already done so, please subscribe, share channel. Like I say, let's keep smiling. That's all we can do. End of the day, it's out of our hands as fans, I suppose, in a way. Yeah, I'm not going to get into that discussion, but yeah, we'll see what happens. We'll always be at Oakwell. Cheer it, lads, on. That's all we can do, really, as fans. Keep smiling, Mr. and fingers crossed. Yeah, that's all we can do, Michael. No point getting too down on it. So it's good to have a bit of moan. Like I say, I do try and keep it light-hearted, but Christ. Judd Sharp, still no transfer news now. You've shot me there, Jed. You've absolutely shot me to death there. Let's see. Let's see what happens. To quote Clark's words, judges after the transfer window. So they've got till tomorrow, really, till we do. Take care, pal. Cheers, Michael. Right, so I'm going to get off. Thanks for watching, everybody. Thanks for watching me just talk absolute crap again. Do appreciate it. And like I said, please like, subscribe. And there we go. So, yeah, till next time, take care. Bye-bye.